my name is Claire Moylan, and I have a bit of a problem. I decided to grow some tomato plants from seed and started them in about the end of February, and now I've got this huge plant, and I'm wondering what can I do with it to get it ready for spring, which isn't about until a month away. So what I've decided to do is to take some very common materials that I have lying around the house and make a few hanging planters. If you go to the store right now, you would probably have to pay about $10 for a hanging planter that is basically just a plastic bag with something to hang it with. So it should be a very simple thing to do, even though I've never done it. I'm going to try it, and then I'll get back to you on the results of this. What I've decided to do is take a hanger from my closet, which you can usually get from dry cleaners or places like that. You want one of these hangers that have this type of configuration. They're usually kind of made cheaply, where you have the cardboard in between the two prongs that hold the clothing. But that's a good thing for you if you're trying to make a hanging planter, because then you don't have to figure out how to cut the wire and do all that. So you would just get one of these, and now you're just trying to figure out how to make the base. For the base, I decided to use what I had lying around, which was some old milk containers, like this. And then if you cut them, I had already cut some of them in half, like at the beginning here, about 2 inches from the bottom, because I very much like to make these types of planters for lettuce. And I've always wondered for years, what do I do with the top? And because I'm not the type of person that really wants to waste anything. So one summer, like a summer ago, I decided I was going to try to make a hanging planter. So this year I'm actually going to fulfill that by actually giving it a go. How it works out, I have no idea. At any rate, I've got my container, which I'm going to use as a hanging planter. I'm going to fill it with dirt here, and then I'm going to stick a plant here, and then I'm going to hang it using the hanger that I've decided. That's my bright idea. Whether it actually works or not, we'll find out. And I thought that the tomato plants might be a little bit heavy, but I'm going to try it anyway. Some of the things you might try are the little cherry tomatoes. This is a bigger type of tomato, and this is actually a heritage seed plant, which means that when it grows tomatoes, I can get seeds out of the tomatoes and save those and grow them again, which is something that's wonderful. Anyway, I went crazy this last month and decided, because I had all these heritage seed tomatoes that I'm involved with Grow and Share, that I would plant 15 different planters of tomatoes and I would give them away. Well, the little planters grew more than one tomato seedling, and then I've had to divide a bunch of them already, and now I've still got plenty left over. So that's where the big experiment comes from for doing the hanging planter. So to get started, when you cut these, I would suggest you just take a nice pair of scissors and just poke a hole, and then very carefully cut around the bottom until you have the two pieces. Wash out both pieces very, very carefully so that you don't have any kind of crud in them that could cause bacteria, and then let them dry. Some people like to poke holes in the bottom when they're going to plant on the bottom, but I don't, because planting things like lettuce, they like moisture, so I leave them without the holes, and eventually sometimes they crack anyway and you'll get the holes. But for this particular part, I don't care right now. I'm just saying you could use it if you wanted to plant other things, that way you wouldn't have to waste it. But right now I'm interested in how am I going to use the top part. So the top part I'm going to use to do the hanging planter.